Got my little drinky drink. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Okay. Hi. Yeah, it's been a little while. About December, I got really sick. I wasn't really feeling up to videos. And then seasonal depression kicked in. That didn't help matters. And end of February, my phone broke. Just wouldn't turn on anymore. Same with the laptop. So had to get a new laptop and a new phone in March. That was delightful. So from the end of February, when they just died, to last week in April, I don't even know what we're on now. We're in the 20th, so last week when it was in the teens or whatever. Finally got phone working. Finally got working laptop. It's saying a little over a month and a half to get this shit, and it was a very annoying time period, but we're done. We're good. I have working electronics, and I can finally, film again and figure out what I'm doing with this channel. Between sickness, depression, and electronics, I'm done. I've hit my limit for the year. It better be smooth sailing from here. No, thank you. I don't want to do that ever again. We just need a chill year for the rest of I almost said 2015. That was a while ago. Anyway, speaking of this channel, I have had so much time to, loosely plot out what I want to do and stuff. I'm thinking, this is all very, not temperamental, experimental, that mental word. Everything's just experimental right now. Obviously, I'm not doing this seriously or anything. And I don't know if I want to start doing this seriously, I guess I'll give it a year of maybe maybe. We're figuring out. We're in the figure it out stage right now. But I do have plans. I'm thinking at least a reading vlog twice a month. And because reading's supposed to be fun, this is supposed to be a fun thing for me to do. And I don't want it to start feeling like an obligation, or I don't want to put too much pressure on doing this. So at least 2 reading vlogs, one probably art video, and maybe one hobby craft video. We'll see. The goal is at least 3 to 4 videos a month, half of which is reading, and the other half is another interest of mine. It could be whatever, the main goal is to have fun. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. I don't want this to start feeling like an obligation. I want to keep YouTube and this channel light and fun. I'm not really looking to do anything huge, I suppose, but I mainly just want to meet other book people and to talk to other people because I don't really have. I live in. The cats are doing something. Whatever. I live in the middle of nowhere. I don't know a lot of people in real life. There's not a whole lot of meetups, and if they are, I work a weird schedule, Wednesday through Sunday, evenings, nights, half. So I don't get a lot of chances to, meet up with other book people and stuff like that. I was thinking of moving, maybe late fall, but having to replace electronics plus I had to do stuff with my car and then setting up, getting a proper camera and stuff, which I am. The next few weeks I'm gonna, get like a proper camera and stuff so I could like in a proper setup to film videos and do more stuff than just what I can on my phone. But I was thinking about moving as I veer off subject. I don't know if I'm going to do that now this year. I might use this year to like set up the channel, get electronics and stuff because that shit's expensive. And then next year, maybe I'll focus on moving. I live in Montana. I think I have family in Washington and I'd like to be closer to the ocean. I like the Pacific Northwest and the rain and the fog and all that good stuff. So maybe we'll start focusing on that. I don't know. Again, we are in the experimental stage in all of this. But I do have a ton of video ideas that I'm really excited about. I am super excited for the vlogs. I just went through my entire book collection, everything, and I've started I guess putting books in certain, you know, piles, topics, I guess, for book vlogs. Like for instance, I did not realize how many Taylor Swift like lyrics books with lyrics in the title. Like I have Begin Again and I have where was Say You'll Remember Me, Abby Jimenez. Like I didn't realize how many Taylor Swift books themed books I had. So I want to do a reading vlog for that. I have an idea for one with bone in the title. And a tea themed one. Like I have a ton of ideas for reading vlogs. I have a ton of ideas for craft stuffs. I'm working on a beaded plant right now, which is fun, and I would like to include that and my book journal. I do need to get back into that and my regular journal. Yeah, there's a lot planned for this channel, and I hope you stick around to see it and whatever. And hopefully you'll like it. Also, I just realized for those of you who don't know me, I'm Bet. And for those of you who do know me, hi, welcome back, or hi. I'm a little out of practice, can you tell? But anyway, lots of exciting things have happened in the first 6 months of the year, and hopefully the next 6 months will be smooth and I'll start working on the channel a little more. I am really excited to do more stuff with you guys and this thing, and I can't wait. But since I was going to originally do this back in March when, spring officially started, but since I couldn't, it's also time for the spring TBR. And with spring comes, for me, Regency. Regency really feels like spring to me. I don't know. It just gives me spring vibes. So I have a collection of Regency and a couple non-Regency that they also just give me spring vibes. I'm very excited for spring and better weather, the sun coming out, and just it feels very hopeful. And I'm just really excited for all this new beginnings, you know? So, without further ado, the first book on the spring TBR in the Regency side is Mortal Follies by Alexis Hall. I did actually start this book earlier on audio, and then I just wasn't like, I was enjoying it. I just wasn't feeling it at the time. So, now that I am in the mood for this, I'm very excited. I cannot wait to finish. And it was the parts that I had listened to beforehand were very funny, very like cutesy, and I was just really enjoying it. Just wasn't the right time. So I can't wait to finish this book. Next, we have Shadows of Swanford Abbey by Julie Clausen. It is Agatha Christie meets Jane Austen in Regency. I want to say Regency. Regency. Words are hard. But anyway, I think it's like a cozy mystery, basically. A cozy murder mystery. So I'm really excited to finish this. Well, not finish. I haven't started, but I've also had it on the TBR for so long, and I can't wait to get to it. The Jane Austen Society by Natalie Jenner. Not strictly Regency, but it's Jane Austen, so we're gonna go with it. I'm losing my hair. Ruh-roh. Is that copyrighted? I feel like Ruh-roh is copyrighted. Oh well. But anyway, it sounds like it'll be a cute one. It has also been on my TBR for a while, so it's time to finally, get it done. A Spinster's Guide to Danger and Dukes by Manda Collins. It's essentially Pride and Prejudice, but a cozy murder mystery. I do love me some cozy murder mysteries. But basically, she runs away, assumes a fake identity in London. Her sister, I believe it is. Yes, her beloved sister is accused of murder. She has to go, prove her innocent, and then they meet Langham, who his morals will not allow him to fail a lady, so fake betrothal, sorry. But yes, it sounds really cute. I'm super excited about it. And one of my most anticipated is Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. I have heard such good things about Olivia's writing, and I cannot wait to get into this. It might be second. Maybe third. I do have 2 books actually still coming that I want to read more, but I'm super excited about this. It is so highly rated. Everyone I see pretty much loves it, and I really, really hope it lives up to the hype. And if I like this one, I do want to get her Witchwood, Witch Not, Witch something series. It's again Fae Regency, but with witches and like Halloween vibes. So I'm really excited for that. I kind of want to include it in my Summerween vlog, but I do actually have Summerween already planned out with a whole bunch of really cute autumn Halloween romances. But anyway, small sneak peek into that. And then we've got a double. The Wisteria Society of Lady Scoundrels and the Secret Service of Tea and Treason. Again, I've been meaning to finish these. I did actually start this one, and I really was enjoying it. It just wasn't the right time. I wasn't in the right headspace. So I would like to finish this trilogy and get started on the first 2 of her other one, the I almost said orthodontist, but that's not the right. Whatever the magical academia trilogy she's working on. I do want to finish that. I do have the what is it? The witch one? Yes, I have the witch one. I was going to save it for, the fall. But I am kind of impatient to finish this trilogy just because I've had it on my TBR for so long and I finally want to knock it out. So maybe I'll also do the witch one for Summerween. I don't know. But anyway, I'm I am excited about all these books. I just need to sit myself down and force myself to read, because I am excited for stuff. It's hard to start sometimes. But anyway, not sponsored, but Dr. Pepper should sponsor me. I love the blackberry flavor. It's so good. But anyway, moving on to Emma. I love this edition. And all the, what is it? The flower puffin, whatever those are, blooming, puffin in bloom. I love these. Controversially, Emma is my favorite Jane Austen novel. Listen, I love Pride and Prejudice. I just saw it re-released in theaters. It is genuinely one of my favorite movies. However, I love Emma so much. She is probably one of, if not a top 5 female protagonist for me. I love her so much. I do plan on annotating this copy just because it's so pretty. I love it so much. But yeah, I am excited to reread this and annotate it. It's been quite a few years. Look how pretty those end pages are. It's just such a pretty book. And it's going to look even prettier with the annotations. But yeah, I can't wait to do this. I too, also small spoiler, I want to do an annotation vlog. I just got into it fairly recently last year, and I love doing this. I don't know why I didn't start doing it earlier, but I have so much fun writing in my books. And lastly, on the Regency side, we have The Rose Bargain by Sasha Payton Smith. Easily the most highly anticipated of my whole TBR. I'm going to be, I have 2 Nancy Drew books to finish first, and then I will be reading this. I have been waiting to read. I bought this like last year, I think, and I've been waiting until spring to read it because it is just chef's kiss. I loved the selection by Kiera Cass. It's fun. It's definitely the nostalgia talking, but it is fun. There's The Bachelor, there's Faye, there's Regency. This just ticks all my boxes. And also, can we just talk about how, gorgeous this book is? I mean, cover, the spine, the end pages. I cannot get over just how gorgeous this book is. But yeah, I'm super excited to read this. I'm really hoping it gets me out of my slump, but I seriously can't wait for that book. And now, moving on to non-Regency, but still gives me spring vibes. Okay, not technically a spring because I think this is more or less a summer vacation for her, but I've had this on my TBR. It reminds me of the Veronica and I almost said Veronica Stoker, the Veronica Speedwell series, Victorian Lady Detective. But this is A Terrible Beauty by Tasha Alexander. I have had this again on the TBR for ages. Need to get to it. And yeah, someone said it was like Veronica Speedwell. I adore that series. I definitely want to do a reread before the next one comes out next spring, I believe. I think we're on book 10. Is it book 9, 10? I don't know, but I highly recommend the Veronica Speedwell series. She's fantastic. I love her and Stoker so much. They're perfect. But anyway, they go to Greece. She finds a murder. They get involved. I'm pretty sure she solves it. But yeah, I really can't wait to get to this. And I know it's definitely further down in the series. Yeah, there's like 10 books ahead of this one or something. Math is hard, But yeah, I can't wait to do this. I think it'll be fun. And if I like it, I'll get the rest of the series. Alice's Adventures in Wonderland and Through the Looking Glass. Another book I want to annotate, but also I do an annual reread of this at least every year for my birthday or every other year. But it's my favorite book ever, and I can't wait to, reread it and to annotate it along with Emma. Another book. Hi, Edgar. Can I help you? Another book series I'm currently rereading and eventually plan to annotate is Anne of Green Gables. Side note, I really hope they do the rest of the series in the whole blooming collection. It's just so pretty, like so pretty. But anyway, I am rereading this on audiobook and I'm almost done with book 2, and I hadn't read these since junior high school. It has been quite a few years since I've reread Anne, and I'm loving it. I'm having such a good time with her. I had forgotten just how charming these books were and how charming Anne is, I do have a purple sweater that says Kindred Spirits Club, and I love it so much. It's one of my favorites. And slightly related to Anne is The Kindred Spirits Supper Club by Amy E. Rickard? But essentially, she sees ghosts. They're in Wisconsin at a water park, I believe. Yeah, water park capital of the world. Her family sees ghosts. She has a ghost best friend, and they get back wait, is it frenemies? That's right. They used to be friends. Shit happens. She moves away. She comes back, and they start hooking back up again. I cannot wait. Again, had it on the TBR for ages. Have been waiting oh so patiently for spring so that I could be in the mood to do this. But I really hope, because you don't really see many ghosts in like summer, spring, warmer weather. It's usually fall and winter. Maybe I'm wrong and there's more summer ghosts than I think there is. But anyway, I love the little duck. Or maybe that's a goose. I don't know. But I really hope it's going to be a cute little summer romance. Spring romance. Maybe. Anyway. But last and probably not least is The Belle of Linley Cottage by J.J. Greenaway. I got an Amazon account purely so that I could get the physical copy of this because I'm not a big e-reader. I have too many physical books to get through. But anyway, Grumpy Sunshine, Studio Ghibli vibes, no third act nonsense. Like none of that. She's Sunshine, he's Grumpy. There's a dog called Appa. Yes, sign me up. Again, been waiting for spring before I get into this because it's just such a cute book and very springy. And I'm really, really excited about this. But anyway, that was the TBR. We had a nice little chat in the beginning, and yeah, I think the year is gonna go. We got a whole lot of bullshit out of the way, a whole lot of nonsense happened, but I think we're gonna be good now. Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic that the next 6 months, the next 6 months, whatever month we're in now, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. And I'm really looking forward to see what the rest of the year has in store for the channel, for me, for the books I read, for everything. And again, I'm Bet. Thank you so much for sticking with me and through my basically ramble. But anyway, thanks so much. Bye.